Walk it like I talk it. 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 Walk it like I talk it.
Round it. Hey, love is everything.
The boy is mine.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are in the world, good morning. Hey everybody, how's it going? I hope everyone's having an awesome Sunday. Don't forget to hit the like button for me. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How's it going? Let me say hi to everybody, all my gang stars. It's Sunday, everybody's a gang star today, period. Because you didn't have to be here. Well, can the comments show up, please? Guys, I, you know, I got a chance to this morning. So shouts out to KP real quick. Pineapples, Taishari, those are some of the first people I saw this morning. Shouts out to Toya Talk, Paris, Taishari. I need to share it. Toya Talk went live last night. I'm not sure which channel she was on. She was on one of her channels. Toya has two channels, and Toya was live last night. We had a great conversation, and those were some of the last people I talked to last night. which was Toya, Taishari, and Paris. And it was a wonderful conversation. And if you missed it, go check it out. I will share it on my community post. I shared KP. KP was getting into the analytics of it all, and it was quite fascinating to me as a finance major. I love what we used to call back in the day probability and statistics, which now I think is just affectionately now known as analytics. I don't even know if in a college track they even call it probability and statistics anymore. They probably just call it analytics because that's more 2022, I would imagine. But I love numbers because you know what? Numbers don't lie, people do. So at the end of the day, analytics and numbers and math, that's all my jam. So KP got into a very interesting YouTube streets juicy conversation this morning that I found fascinating. And go check it out. Okay. Pineapples, good morning. Hi, Boo Boo. Yes, Boo Boo, good morning. Hey, Tam Red. Hey. Guys, you know, Pineapples is always posting some fun. And Pineapples, I think it was last week. I was in the bushes, sis, because I was working. But Pineapples went live and it was really good. And I've been meaning to say that, which I think it just goes without saying. But obviously, I just want you to know and BougieGang that I enjoyed your live, and I need to share that as well because it was really good. And BougieGang, I hope that you're clicking on people to see what people have going on because you'd be surprised. Like a lot of people in the chat have channels and they're posting content. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't always know when people have channels and are putting stuff up. So if you bubble it up, then good, and I will share it. You know what I'm saying? If you're a member, definitely don't miss your opportunity for your member shout out. I don't mind sharing your channel or sharing a video. You just need to let me know. And when, send it to me on Instagram or send me an email, and I will definitely get it out as soon as, I'm able to. I would just say give me 24 to 48 hours, but I would definitely will share it. And that's it, and that's all. So, hey, Miss Braider Life. Hey, Boo Boo. Hey, Christy. How are you? What's going on? Vicious Virgo. Hi, Boo. Hi, Dovely. Hey, Boo. Hey, Boo Boo. KP. Hey, LA Face with the Oakland Booty. Hey, KP. Hi, Boo Boo. Guys, this also reminds me, quick housekeeping item. It's Sunday, so we're gonna go through Sunday morning announcements. Okay. Which we already did that, but a little bit. Um, the Discord. Now, I was thinking about trashing the whole Discord to like period and just restarting a whole new one, but I'm not going to do that. You know why? Because I'm just not. I like to work smarter, not harder. Um, but I've been saying this for a minute. I just haven't done it because I didn't provide the screenshots and I don't want people to feel away. But I'm going to screenshot the steps to integrate your channel. If you are a member on this channel, you can integrate into the Discord. The Ultra Lounge is going to be member only, and I can do that with a function. I just haven't done it yet because I knew that like maybe out of I think there's 70 people in there right now, maybe only 19 or 20 are integrated. So that's like roughly about 25%, maybe, yeah, somewhere around there. And I don't want 3/4 of the people, even though everybody doesn't always check in, that's fine. But it's going to be members only. So you've got to integrate with your YouTube channel and you still get to keep your Discord tag. It's not going to, like, if you have a different name in the Discord versus YouTube, I'm not going to know about it. That's between you and YouTube, but YouTube basically verifies you as a member and part of a member perk. Because if there's even one person in the Discord who's not a member, that takes away from the people who are paying their monthly membership. And that's just something that I'm going to hold to in 2022 on forward is that if you have a perk, you have the perk. I'm not giving perks to people, outside of the perk. So if you don't have the perk, it's okay because I also have Facebook, right? There's a whole free Facebook group that you're welcome to join. So I just want to put that final church announcement out that it's integrate, or I guess disintegrate in the Discord, because I don't we have a creepish element that is screenshotting and making people feel like they can't really enjoy the Discord how they want. And if you're of the creepish variety and you're in the Discord and you want to like sabotage for other people because you want to cap for others and make people feel like they've got access to anything, we don't talk about anything in the Discord that we're not talking about right here up in this chat. So it's really kind of silly. So anybody who's screenshotting can see that nothing's really going on. And even when there was stuff going on in there and there was more active chatter, it wasn't about you. And that's to anyone who feels like that applies to. Okay. So at the end of the day, number one, it's a member perk and it's going to be a member perk. Number two, if there's a creepish element, obviously it's going to be someone who's in the member group. And at the end of the day, if that's what you want to do, sis, that's what you want to do. I don't care. You know what I mean? But you're just making it bad for people that you chat next to and pretend to be cool with, that you are basically low key, throwing them into mess and drama. It's the plots, the plans, the plays, and all of the stupid shit. And I just don't want that in my Discord. And if it continues, it's going to get trashed altogether. And I'll just make a new one. And then I'll figure out some different parameters. But at the end of the day, I'm not, going to sit and try to work an aspect of my business around foolishness and shenanigans. But I also don't want my, people who are paying for perks to feel uncomfortable to be able to use what they're paying for. That's not cool. And the people that are doing it, that it's not me, it's the people who's sitting right there in the chat with you, and that's very uncool. Okay. Because they're getting you involved in mess, because there are people out here who have no discretion about posting what they call receipts with people's names in them and throwing them up under the bus, and trying to create divides in relationships, and or just the relationship of someone who may have come to my channel for 2, 3, 4, 5 years now may feel like they can't anymore, because there's people out here who love to set trip. You can't just compete on a damn post your video and people like what they like level. It's got to be some set tripping, and it's stupid. You know what I'm saying? BougieGang is a movement. It's not a thing to divide. I know it makes people feel away because they feel like, oh, she's bitchy. She thinks she's better. Whatever. I never said that. You can call me whatever you want. It does not matter to me, hun. It does not matter at all. Ketcha, thank you for your membership, sis. Thank you for bubbling up your membership to BougieGang, and it is certainly much appreciated. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jessie V, thank you. Thank you to all my members, my mods, all the subscribers, all the non-subscribers in the bushes, to the bitches, to the busybodies, note takers, fence riders, puss poppers, nosy ass individuals, all of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, because it's the watch time that pays. And there's 193. Guys, go ahead and hit that like button. IVS, what's up, sis? Tina Lachey, Kanisha B, what's good, sis? What's good, what's good, what's good? Okay, period. And you know what? I mean, to me, I'm of the variety. I'm gonna give you something to look at. You know what I mean? Because you might want something to look at. So, but at the end of the day, yeah, there's gonna be some housekeeping done, and I will provide the screenshots or the step plan. Anybody out here who is good, I feel like someone did do that once upon a time, but maybe they're gone, girl. They might be gone. They might have exited the chat, and that is okay, girl. There are channels I watched faithfully, and for no reason, no rhyme or reason, maybe I just don't watch them anymore. And it's nothing personal. It just maybe slipped out my timeline, and I found something that I liked better, or my time went elsewhere. It's not anything personal. I don't care. And if you get busted out on the YouTube streets, out here running your mouth about people behind their back, like one thing to their face behind their back, that's on you, sis. I don't care. I'm gonna be honest. I don't care. I guess I want to address that, because it's been a so slow, smoldering kind of something that I felt compelled that I needed to say. It's okay. If you don't like me and you're talking shit about me in the streets, and someone runs it back or someone posts it on their page, girl, I would be embarrassed. Okay. I just wouldn't want to be represented like that out here because trust and believe, um, you know, I would love to see a receipt. But at the end of the day, on me, but at the end of the day, people, people who I don't fuck with, I don't fuck with, period. But if you get caught out here looking silly and stupid, that's just on you. There's nothing I can do about that. That's all in the individuals who are engaging. It's all in their control, right? Um, okay. Let's see. Coco, V, CC the chef. What's good? What's good? What's good? Queen of Hearts, Miracle Mindset. Hello. How are you, dear? Um, let's see. Trees. Hey, Trees. Hi, Nina Red. Hi, Sharon Denise. Guys, I may have skipped a bunch of people. So if I skipped you, bubble up a hello down below, okay? Shonda, Desi, Christine, India, not India. Okay, period. It's a Y, not an I. Don't get it twisted. Lanice was good. Let's see. The trees, the Tennessee. Hey, boo. Okay, let me keep going. Anisha, I see you, babe. Tina Lachey, did I say hi? Okay, let me get to the bottom because Vicky Sweets, hey boo. Hey boo, hey. India, not India, new member. Thank you, babe. Girl, I called you babe. Hey boo boo, thank you. I appreciate that, sis. Thank you so much. Okay, that just came through. Okay. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I feel like if you're gonna press the button and pay, I got to stand firm on that. It's a paid perk. But it's okay, guys. We're gonna rectify all of that. If you want to jump into the Facebook has been fun. It hasn't been, I'm not gonna say it's been lit, but it's getting there. I think once we maybe get 100 and we get people who are not all up in their feelings, if you press the join button to be in my Facebook group, um, like just don't come with the bullshit. If you're on the bullshit, you might not want to be there because people will come for you. Like, and that's not my doing. That's just, bitch, I saw you talking about Fran, or bitch, I saw you talking about this one, or I saw you talking about that one. Now, do I condone arguing and bickering in private chats? Absolutely not. I would say take it offline, take it to your messenger, take it to your own private chat. But at the end of the day, don't you know what I'm saying? Like, just keep it cute. Like, you can not like someone and keep it cute. I keep it cute all the time. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to cuss somebody out all the time. You know what the energy is. And at the end of the day, if you can shift the energy, then maybe I won't feel any static. And then at a certain point, the tides will turn, but I'm still not going to forget. Okay. Um, this entertainment and people need to grow up. Absolutely. It's very silly. It's very, very silly. It's very like high schoolers in private chat. Okay. It's very silly. And but whatever, girl. We can't control anyone but ourselves and continue to be your own example. You know what I'm saying? Conduct yourself in the way you want to be treated. And I feel like that's what I do. I try to keep it cute in very messy situations. So it's all right. You know what I'm saying? Because everything out here on YouTube, part of the entertainment of it all is the messiness of it all. But it's important to keep it cute and never let people see you sweat. Okay. Let's look at this chat right here, guys. Let's look at the poll. If you have not got on the poll yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. Report to the main stage and vote, vote, vote. Sorry for the typo, but you guys know what the sentiment was. If a YouTuber is capping for clicks, what bothers you most? So there's a typo in there. I forgot the you, but you guys know what it was. You know what it is, okay? If a YouTuber, and I'm talking about any YouTuber, okay? If a YouTuber is capping for clicks, what bothers you the most? Okay? 13% of you say the plots and the plays. It's dead even between manipulation and scapegoats. It's the old fashioned dry beggary that gets for some people. Ooh, the numbers just changed. We have 175 votes at the moment. Still, bottom of the list, bottom of the barrel is plots and plays at 12%. The old fashioned dry beggary at 15. Manipulation and scapegoats. It's not my fault, guys. It's not my fault. Or, guys, I mean, I'm just doing the best that I can, guys. I'm doing the best I can. So I'm doing the old tugging at the heartstrings, okay? Period. And then 55%, it's just the overall cap of it all. It's just the lies. It's the lies, right? So 181 of you have voted. So far, so good. 12% plots and plays, which, girl, my God. Okay. And I'm telling you, if you have not seen Cutie's video, excuse me, not Cutie, KP video today, she profiled a reactor or two, and of which I just mentioned their name. I would check it out because it was quite interesting. The numbers speak for themselves. I found it fascinating. Okay. It was absolutely fascinating. Definitely the lies. Don't insult my intelligence. Absolutely. I think the plays just kind of, the plots. So it's all of it, to be quite honest. At the end of the day, I think that when you do this, it's like, Jasmine, why don't you just get on StreamYard and have your Cash App out, okay? Put your Cash App out. If you're going to sit there and talk about what you need, what you don't have, you're short on money, you're financing helmets, Keesha, if you're going to talk about, which she has her Cash App out now, I noticed that. I know y'all peeped that. Keesha comes live and she puts out her Cash App. And you know what? I'm not going to knock her for that. But just understand that when people hear you, they're going to hear you and say, like, oh, it's the dry beggary, it's this, that, and the third. So don't get mad when people feel like you're dry begging. People could say I'm dry begging all the time. I don't care. I often say, tip your hostess. I'm here. It's Sunday. I could be anywhere else. I could be recording a video and drop it as a premiere. I could be minding my whole own business. And or I could just not ask. But we all know a closed mouth does not get fed. And there are some of you out here who like to reward people who make them laugh and people who make them happy or people who deliver on a service and don't mind dropping a tip or two. And I'm here to collect it because, girl, girl, that's not a big deal to me. That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean pockets empty. That doesn't mean anything. That just means I'm getting paid for my time and I'm being acknowledged for providing something that someone found valuable and interesting. Okay. So I appreciate all of you guys who sponsor this channel, whether it is watching the videos, watching the shorts, going over to my other social media, members, mods, coming and contributing down in the chat, dropping comments, all of that. It is much appreciated. And even to those trollish folk out there that like to @ me with negative commentary on their community pages. Thank you for the free promo, sis. I appreciate it. Although I never get to see it because anyone who does that, I block you. But I do understand that it is part of the promotion. Because I do see my numbers in my analytics. And when I get direct people from your channel, I know it's because you're @ me. So that's pretty cool. Thank you so much. Maybe that might be an analytic I need to drop. How many people come directly from people's channels who think they're trying to sabotage me? You actually kind of make me grow. You make me grow and you make my check get bigger and bigger and bigger. Okay. Even if it's just by a few cents. Okay. Anyway, guys, let's get some Sunday laughs here. And this is what we're gonna do. I mean, we're gonna have to drop in on Jazzy. Jazzy always makes us laugh, and we might drop in on Keesha. I have not seen anything from Miss Kaylee. I did see Jeremy posted something on Instagram. If you guys want to, I don't even know if it's still posted. I guess we could drop in over on Insta real quick to go visit with Mr. Splash the Don. Okay. Um, let me see what's going on over here. Guys, if you're not following me on Instagram, there's days that I just get silly with it on my Instagram and I drop tons of stories and reels. Like I just kind of get in my zone of dropping it. And I did, and I did today. Let me bubble this up really quick. There is you guys know Parrot Passion Jones. Now, Passion, we have not talked about much. Only reason why I'm bringing this up because literally it's on my timeline. But I don't know. I might have to cover this up because I swear I feel like I mean I can see her boobies. So let me find something that I can shadow this a little bit because she has on something like barely there, and I don't want my video under review like that. So let's see what I can find to shadow it some. Gosh, that might be too much, but yeah, that might be too much. Um, Girl, it's like damn Passion. But any of you guys who follow Passion Jones, you already know she gets it in on her Instagram, and she is with her husband, obviously. And ooh, that was for later. Guys, do you like that? Do you like that? Hold on a second. Let me show you that. That was kind of cute. I did that last night. Can I see some ones in the chat if you like uh hard hat, the lady in the hard hat. Okay. And a couple other things. I found another channel I really want to talk about. This lady is rich. She's an African lady. She lives in Pennsylvania. You guys might already know who she is, but if you don't, I don't want to spoil it. But I feel like I want to pull her up one day this week. They are building a 10,000 square foot. I'm just gonna call it a mansion. I know some mansions. I think mansion starts at 10K. I would say maybe it's 15. I guess I'll have to look up what popular culture says what starts a mansion. I would say 5,000 is McMansion. Um, McMansion all the way up into maybe 10. But 10 I think is mansion legit, especially when you have a 3-car garage in the house, but then you build a 3-car detached garage with a breezeway and a pool house and a pool being built, and you have 8 acres. Now, she started this building project with a plan, and I think what happened was she designed her own bathroom. She did a floor plan design for her bathroom, and I'm gonna show you her one day this week, maybe Tuesday. Okay, I promise. Because I just want to get into some more videos. I've been watching her channel, but when I saw her channel today, I was like, this is so appropriate. And she's rich. So let's add a little more of a bougie element to some of this low life living momming that we see. Some extreme bougie momming. Because she is a mama, and but I know she's African. I don't know if her husband is. I'm just gonna assume they are, both are, but that's an assumption. So I will do my due diligence. Um, but she actually did a design. Now I think she has a little bit of a background in drafting or architecture, something. So she made a plan. Guys, she did a couple of videos. And the way I found her, I was watching Erin on Demand. Okay. Okay. I don't just watch this stuff all the time. I was watching Miss Erin on Demand. If you don't know Erin on Demand, get you some. She came up right after an Erin on Demand video. And she did a video how she made $10,000 in a weekend on Instagram. So she did a video on how she designed a bathroom in a certain space, and her video blew up, and she got tons and tons of comments, and people were asking her if she had the plans for the bathroom, and she said, yeah, it's my own personal design. Someone said to her that they would pay her $1,000 for the plan for the bathroom, and she was like, what? And she didn't believe it. She said she talked to her husband about it. She did a whole video on it. She talked to her husband about it, and he was just like, copyright it and sell it. Like, girl, $1,000, go get the money. So she copyrighted the paper quickly. Okay, doesn't take long. And she made an invoice on Instagram and put a call out for whoever wanted to purchase it could, and that she would sell it to them. And she sold it to 10 people through PayPal. Just some design she made for her bathroom, shared it on YouTube. People loved it. And I don't know how much she's made on it since, if she continued to sell it, but she sold it to 10 people and did a how I made $10,000 in a weekend on Instagram. Okay. And that was by just posting her bathroom. Loved it. They asked for the plan that was hers, and she sold it and made $10,000. So go sis, go Black Girl Magic, go Black Business Month. And I think that's pretty awesome. So anyone who comes through here and says that I don't speak positively on Black women, you should do your homework, because I most certainly do. I definitely celebrate and big up when something is amazing or something is being done well. So like, get out of your talking points at the end of the day, and you don't have to be here. Like, at the end of the day, there are people here who want to be here because they enjoy my content, and the people that don't have to be. I'm just going to be real honest. Anyway, let's go ahead and let me see. I thought I had something that kind of went straight down the middle. I probably shouldn't show it if it has to be all like that, but okay, let me do this right here. Okay. Passion girl. And then we'll look up Splash, what Splash got going on. And then we'll get into my Jazzy. Instagram. If you're not following my Instagram, I'll go by there so you can see. And go ahead and give me a follow. If you want me to follow you back, let me know. Because I have a tendency to like stuff, and I comment and things like that. I don't comment crazy stuff, but I might like your video. I do love to share, but I try not to share stuff that's not like celebrity or gossip sites, because I don't know that everybody wants their stuff shared like that. But I am a reposter. Okay. So here's Passion, guys. You can kind of see what's going on. The thing that's interesting to me is that Passion got a, Passion has a lot going on. Passion has been with her husband for a minute. Let me see if the guys are on here. I guess what struck me initially was, and I think Passion still looks really good, but Passion was down to like 175 pounds. She says she likes herself better, thicker. I thought I was on her page. Let me go to her page. She says she likes herself better, thicker. I think, and quite as kept how this kind of fits in a little bit to the mommy community. Oh my goodness. Okay. We probably can't really show Passion very much because, girl, she does a little too much on her Instagram, and there's a reason why she doesn't show up on YouTube. I think she talked about feeling a little bit like she's been shadow banned some, but I'll just say this. She got a weight loss surgery. I think, she's talked about picking her weight back up, and it happens to a lot of people. Some people don't lose tons of weight. Some people lose tons of weight. After the 5-year mark, there are lots of statistics about people gaining back. For me, I'll just disclose I had weight loss surgery, and I've lost my weight very slow. I lost about 50 pounds. I lost 50 pounds rather quickly, and I've been drips and drabs ever since. But but altogether, I've lost 74 pounds since my surgery. Now, what I can say is this. I I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say I was a little bit disappointed initially because I thought that I was gonna have like the dramatic weight loss. And there's a couple of reasons why, and I guess I can go into a story time about it on my vlog channel. But I got a pinched nerve and I had a sciatic nerve injury like almost right after my surgery. And I think when I was losing weight, and it is possible the way that my your body gets used to carrying a certain amount of weight, and then when you have a weight loss your body starts to shift. You're not carrying as much weight, things of that nature. And I had a sciatic nerve injury, and there was like a day, honestly, I couldn't even get out of bed. My husband had to literally help me get my pants on, and that was really traumatic. And I ended up at the urgent care, the hospital urgent care. I ended up going to the orthopedist and things like that. And that impeded my ability to be able to work out as much as I really needed to. And I still do have a little numbness in my leg, but as far as overall health, I'm great. But for people who get the weight loss surgery, for some people they will have a very dramatic weight loss, but that 5-year window is super duper key. And I know there's some people out here on the YouTube streets who've shared with me that they've had weight loss surgery quietly. And I know that it can be a wonderful thing. I think it's a wonderful thing, period. But when you do it publicly, okay, back to passion, it can be a little bit, now this is a boyfriend. So she has a husband, guys. If you haven't watched Passion, and she also has a boyfriend. Okay, this weekend show. Okay. This is the boyfriend. And there is a kind of there's a very openness to this relationship because they all get down, and you guys know what I mean. You're all adults and they all get down with each other. Like it's a it's a party over there, right? The guys, uh Passion has the luxury of 2 men, or the obligation to 2 men, and she has these individual relationships. But it's an interesting relationship, honestly, and they do have a podcast. If you guys are not watching it, I check in every blue moon to hear what they're talking about. They do have interesting conversations. Um, it's not all revolving around the lifestyle. Some of it does revolve around social media, YouTube, handling negativity, things of that nature. So it all is all very topical. A thruple. Okay. Thank you so much, Queen of Hearts, Arlene. Yeah, it's certainly not for everybody. Absolutely. I mean, this is next level. Like, I don't even know. Um it's fascinating to me from a standpoint of just they have an open door to their life and sharing it. And there is a video. You know what? We're gonna react to it. There's a video where Passion and her husband, I think homie's there too. I don't know if that's his name, Don Martin. Maybe that's his name for Instagram. I feel like that's not his name, but whatever. Anyway, when they told Passion's husband, this guy right here, what was going on at the house. The parents heard what was going on at the house. They saw potentially what they thought they saw. Family shared it and was like, did you know so and so is gay, or so and so is having, like, this is what's going on over to their house. And this is the video of the parents giving their reaction. Yeah, it's very interesting to me. So Nina, like you said, to each their own. Look, it's not my lifestyle, but they're happy. If they're happy, that's their business. But it's interesting, right? It's interesting to see how different people live, and the very, like, parental part of it, when the parents gave their really, really, really honest reaction. I don't know if it's still up on her channel, but I'm gonna go see. They gave their very honest reaction, and the mom was crying. The dad was very upset, but by the end of the conversation, they were just like, "Son, we just want you to be happy." And that really touched me because as a parent, that's all you can do. Your kids are not going to always do what you want them to do. I've seen people say about Keesha or about different people. How does their mother let them do this and this, that, and the third? At a certain point, when your kid is a whole adult, um, some people don't have that flex anymore. I'm just going to be honest. When you leave the house, some people, of course, they respect their parents, but if their parents said, I don't want you doing this or I don't want you doing that or this, that, and the third, unless there's some sort of financial stake where you have kind of listen to what they say to do, um, you might not do it, right? Let me reset this because I'm just like, girl, can we get past this picture? Okay, God, what's gonna come up next? It's like a casino. Let's see, what's the next picture, girl? All right. Oh my God. Let's go to my page. It's safe over here. Okay. Oh, okay. Shares underscore love. Okay, but let's go to my page. If you're not subscribed to my page, go ahead and get with it. I do share links from the episodes of the day. I may do something funny. Sometimes I am including a poll. Sometimes I am asking a question. Sometimes I don't know. It can be anything and everything, right? Just basically Instagram, right? Just that part, right? So, and up to date current information. So, follow my Instagram if you don't mind. Give me a follow. And I do post through the week. Some days I just am not there. I'm not posting. I'm usually answering questions in the in my DM if someone happens to DM me. But I'm always on Instagram, but some days I just kind of forget to post. But I usually try to post a story every single day. And usually that's of the variety of when I just got off live and I'm posting a link to my most recent video. And sometimes I'll share like throwbacks and things of that nature. But back to like a mother's reaction, I feel like it's kind of one of those things where the parents, I mean, I think they even said disappointed. I'm going to be honest. I think they were a little disappointed. I think they're happy that he's still with his wife and they're still solid. I think the parents needed to understand coming from a very traditional, and I say traditional as in they're a male female couple that have been married for a long time. They got married, I think, under the old school circumstances of we're in love and we're having a baby. And maybe they were teenagers because they're in their maybe early 50s. And I think they have one or two kids older than Passion's husband. But it was, I really felt their reaction because I think they were just concerned and they didn't want him to have the stigma. They didn't understand it. The dad is old school from the Bronx and he felt a certain way, but it opened up his eyes and he loves his son and blah, 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 blah. It was interesting. It was very interesting. And if that's something that, to kind of see a honest reaction to parents kind of like, what the fuck? And they recorded it for YouTube because that was actually, according to, this was the first time that they really had a chance to sit down and talk about it and they filmed it. The one thing I really did like to, for any of you who saw it, is that well, I think they were just living their life as adults, as a married couple. They've got their own kids, they pay their own bills, and they were living out loud on the internet and people started to bubble it up, which is what happens. Is the minute that you post on the internet, and we've been seeing this all weekend, it's going to bubble up. Okay? Someone can have a reaction on it, people can express their feelings on it, all of those things, right? So that is very disrespectful. I agree with you because it's technically outing, but in a way, how are you outing someone that's living out loud? They're living out loud on the internet where your wife has a lot of followers and subscribers. You guys have an OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really a secret. It was kind of like a bad kept secret, but it wasn't any one person's duty to bubble it up. But I guess from a parental perspective, if everyone in the family is talking about it, like look at it that way, V. If you don't follow and you're not into following what's going on with your adult children on their social media, and everyone in the family is whispering and talking about something and they know something you don't know, when is it time to bubble it up? And I think as family, yes. And we don't know the context of which it was bubbled up. It could have been bubbled up very respectfully because I think from that standpoint, that that wouldn't necessarily be like an outing. It would just be, look, I just, this everybody knows, and I'm assuming you guys don't, and I just, this is call your kids, okay? I don't know. Anyway, most major respect for Keesha. I lost respect for Keesha when she cooked her mouth or crooked her mouth to say she will put Mother Postel's son to sleep. Really? Oh, she threatened Mr. Postel. She threatened Jeremy's. She threatened Jerem's life. Hold on one second. Let's see what Jeremy's saying on Instagram. Hold on. Okay. Oh, girl, I'm over here searching Jeremy Postel. Let me splash. Lizash. Okay, there we go. It was kind of funny what he posted. Is it even still there? Maybe we'll see. Hold on. Okay. Okay. V, I did not know that, but that's crazy. I would never open my mouth to say something like that. I would never even think something like that of the man that I love. We talked about that a little bit last. Okay, so it's gone. Is it gone? Okay. Okay, so he's over here at Lowe's, and then he posted this. So, Ninja, so broke, you went and got a job at Home Depot. LOL. Can't wait to send this to the blog. So, obviously, the previous post, he's sitting there at Home Depot, right? So his friend, this jokingly, obviously, says he's going to send it to the blogs. Well, you didn't have to send it to the blog, sir. It's here. I'm here, and I'm talking about it. Then he laughs and says, I told you I was fucked up. Okay. Talking about being broke. Okay. Okay. So kind of maybe even like a low key joke. I don't know. It's cool. You're going to be on TMZ tonight when rich niggas go broke. Okay. I thought this was kind of funny. Please don't send that, bruh. You going to fuck me up. You going to fuck up my image. And then he said, send me $500 and I won't. And then there's a video call. Okay. I thought that was actually kind of cute. Thank you to, is it Kicks Back X? Thank you for the comic relief. I certainly appreciate that. That was cute. Okay. That's called keeping it cute. So yes. Zone 4, Campbellton Road, God's humble servant, rich nigga problems or rich ninja problem, whatever his video is called, whatever, girl. And then we see that's it. Okay, so this is the deal. I'm just looking at the Instagram and he's got 10 photos. I don't know what's behind every photo. I guess this is a reel, right? Right here, when you post a reel, you don't have to have the face of the reel on, you can edit the cover to your reel. Just from a bitchy perspective, I might have just been like, I'm gonna need for you to edit that cover because why do you have, unless this is like a duet and this chick is in my song, which I don't know if she's in his song or not. I would need for you to handle that. Now, is this him and let's see. Okay, so this is when they were on vacation. Does he show Keesha there? This is interesting. You're on a whole vacation. You see the Rastaman. Okay, there's him and Keesha. Okay. All right. So, okay. Girl, Keesha, you showed up somewhere. Okay. You are in a little itty bitty part of the reel. Okay, very good, Jeremy. Very good. Good job doing your job, sir. Okay. Let's see what you guys are saying over here. Let's go ahead and boop. Let's leave Instagram. If you guys like checking out what's going on Instagram, bubble it up if you enjoy it. Okay. All right. Let me get through your comments and then we're gonna pivot to my jazzy. Okay. Um I think he was playing with him. I think it was kind of a little bit, it was a little bit of a joke. But maybe, girl, we don't know how they represent themselves. Um, hey Paris, hey Boo Boo. We had fun last night over on Toya's. I'm gonna have to share the video, guys. Show Toya some love, which I know most of you guys do from over here. But if you don't know Toya Talk, Toya is a doll baby, and I really do love her. She's very good at what she does. She does really pretty family vlogs with her 4 kids. She's got 3 beautiful daughters and a son, and then she's got her commentary channel. I think yesterday she was in the kitchen. She might have been on her other channel. I'm not sure. But go ahead, check out the video because it was fun. She dialed up, went live, and Ty Cherie was on the check-in. And then they were talking. The conversation was so good. I had to jump in. I was like, hey guys, I just want to give my opinion. And I jumped in and then I jumped back out. And then I was back in the comments, and the comment section asked me to go back, and I did. And we talked for probably another 30 minutes. It was so much fun. Paris, so in between me signing off, Paris signed on, and we had a nice chat. It was very, very nice. So if you did not hear it, a lot of the questions that you guys sometimes might ask, like, it was a good conversation from the standpoint that it was kind of a reaction, but it was a reaction from the standpoint of like all of those open-ended questions that we all talk about sometimes. It was kind of like a meeting of the minds of everybody kind of like addressing their opinion on some of the open-ended questions out there and some of the head scratchers and just kind of what's currently going on. So if you missed that, definitely I will for sure share it. So go check it out. It was fun. It was fun. My whole family was already asleep, so it was kind of I was in my office chilling and just listening to YouTube, and it was a nice way to pass the evening. The chat was, super cool. Everybody was, expressing themselves, keeping it cute, having their own opinions, and it was very, very nice. So, like, that's the kind of chats I love to jump into. You guys know you see me over at Tasha's chat sometimes. I try not to jump into like every single chat just because sometimes I'm just listening and working or doing something around the house. But when I get a chance to get my phone in my hand and start in the chat room, girl, I love it. Okay. So I did not know she did that. That's rude. And let me tell you, from a sisterly perspective, if somebody talks shit like that about my brother, I would never forget it. Trust and believe. Okay. So I feel you on that. And but sometimes people operate muy caliente with their people, and they love they love to talk shit, they love to tussle, they love to do all the things. They like to talk big, 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 and really would never do anything. But that was a conversation a little bit we touched on last night, like whether they tolerate each other. And there have been some tarot readings. I think Neo Tarot, she's popped in here before. She did a tarot reading on this couple, and also the infamous friendship with the helper. And that's been well documented. People have expressed their thoughts up and down the YouTube streets, so you can always catch that. But yeah, love and renovations continues. Okay, I'm not calling it a series. Let's we're not calling it a series, but at the end of the day, we're as long as she's posting, I will be giving my opinion and discussing the shenanigans of the renos. Okay. Also, yeah, we touched on lots of topics. So if Keisha is one of the topics you enjoy, check out Toya's video from last night. It was very interesting. And if and if you're not caught up, you will be when it's over. So anyway, Let's keep moving on because we've already been here almost an hour, and then you guys can get back to your self-care, your good self-care routines, doing a nice facial mask, doing a mud mask, get a massage, give yourself a massage, do some sugar scrub, wash your hair, braid your hair, um, eat something good, talk on the phone, turn on your YouTube, change your sheets, make your bed, wash your clothes. These are all things I need to do. So trust and believe. Those are things that I'm going to be doing as soon as I jump off of here because I'm going to be going straight to the laundry room and putting in a load and then putting on a nice face mask and figuring out what we're going to be doing for dinner. We might be cooking out this evening. Anyway, I watched it. It was really cute and great conversation. Absolutely. Welcome to everyone coming in. Okay, guys. And you know, Paris is on Twitch. Paris is also on Patreon. I am a patron over there. I'm gonna out myself right now. Paris, I don't even know if you knew. I just joined last week, but I am a patron over there on the Patreon site, and I did enjoy the conversation. I watched the whole video. Very good. And so Paris is posting in her Patreon, so go and check it out. Okay. And I will make sure to wave and say something in the chat so you guys know who I am because I'm not in there. I guess my email address maybe it shows up as Love Lies Lacefronts, but you will find me in the Patreon as Wife Mom Boss. Okay, period. So if you ever email me in Gmail, I think that's what my Gmail name comes up as Wife Mom Boss, and that's what I am in the Patreon. Yes, yes, yes. I'm supporting. I try to support as much as I possibly can. You know, you guys show me love. I show you guys love back. Okay, let's get into a My Jazzy Life video if you guys don't mind. If you guys want to watch something else, bubble it up now because I'm getting ready to click my Jazzy. So if you guys want to do something different, then bubble it up. While I'm waiting to see if there's any opposing options out here, girl, is Martin ever going to post another video, or do you think that's a dead deal? Anyone who wants to kind of chime in on that, is it a dead deal, or is he coming out with a video at some point? He had an excuse kind of situation posted the other day, basically saying that like these videos take a long time. I'm editing, I'm doing my research, this, that, and the other thing. But we see him posting on Neek and everybody and their mother and all these different channels. So is it a nothing burger over there, or are we you know, what's tea? Okay. Look what you guys are saying. Okay. He is gonna post. Okay. Well, oh, was that part of did he interview you? If you don't mind giving us the exclusive. I mean, you don't have to tell us what he interviewed, but did you interview with Martin? Can you say that yes or no? I almost missed it myself. He's gonna make him post it. The topic will never die. Yeah, because as soon as this renovation thing, as soon as I start posting this lady in Pennsylvania who says she knew nothing about home renovations or building a luxury home from the ground up, as soon as I start posting this lady's house, some people are going to be mad. Okay, they're gonna be. She said, you know, it was a mistake. We forgot to make a piano room. These people have money. Piano room never even thought my mind crossed my mind. Me personally, if I had a piano, it would be right in the living room. Okay. Um, so they decided to make like a piano bar room, and they, instead of making room in the house, girl, they just put on another addition. They just added to the front of the house and changed the footprint. And girl, this house is, and this is so we gonna see. Okay, we're gonna see. um and she's basically created herself her own little HGTV program, and it's good. And I just think it's interesting from the beginning of her videos that were kind of like her holding her camera. And I don't mean unprofessional. I'm just saying amateur, like everybody else who vlogs. To now, maybe she may even have someone who's helping her film. It could be her son for all I know. But it's more and more professional. The progression. of the quality of the content, along with the scale and the grandeur of this home, is far beyond what it was when I initially saw her videos when it came up like about a year ago on the Air and On Demand. So this house is ginormous. Like I said, it's 10,000 square feet with 6-car garage space, breezeway, pool house, pool being built, and they have 8 acres. So pretty impressive. And she's vlogging it all. Okay. This is one of us. She's a sis. Okay. And her husband is not a ball player. Let's see. Why do I post a video? He better address the eviction and the ripoff and the lies of the contractors. I mean, even just addressing the rumor of let's okay. I mean, I'm not going to say let's give the benefit of the doubt, because if you have access to that document and you do your due diligence of what is on that document, it's easily verifiable in the county of note. Okay, stop me if I'm wrong on anything here. It's a verifiable document of which the county that it attests to be. Okay, it has a certain name on it, and that's that. And it also has information that if you put, Google it, it's like, oh yeah, okay, and there's a Publix right next door. Okay, interesting. Okay. And that's that on that. Okay. So yes, from that standpoint, I think they're probably self, because she's got a move date, and you never know when the sheriff is coming. Like, let's just say, for all intents and purposes, you just go ahead and cop to, I'm leaving. Okay, I'm leaving, and we'll settle when I'm gone. You don't have to pay the processor fee. You don't need someone to come to my door. And we are going to vacate the premises voluntarily. There's a guy that I follow. His name is Penn. His last name is Penn. He's in Memphis. No, is that right? Is he in Memphis? He might be in Memphis, Tennessee. And he is I think he's a process server, maybe retired police officer. And he films with his body cam his evictions. And sometimes he gets there and the people are already gone. The neighbors will be outside. Oh, they're already gone. So that happens. I mean, we can do one of those this week too. Okay. If you guys want to see, maybe it's Octavio or Orenthal, something, Penn. He claims he's coming back with it, but there may be some legal stuff involved. He doesn't know. Then I would stay for, because it when it gets away from gossip and tea, and there is actually we do know that there is a legal proceeding in the process. And if you want to get caught up on that, Toya did talk about that as well. So I'm not even going to touch on it, because that's her proceedings and she can tell it best. So she gave, if you want to know about the legal situation between Keesha and Toya, I will share Toya's video as soon as I'm done. So you can go and check it out. Okay. Y'all know Keesha is the queen of jumping on live and debunk a lie. Okay. And we haven't heard a word, but it's mighty funny. She ain't hopping on the internet to debunk the real Fulton County receipt. Word on the street. Absolutely. Period. Okay. So yes. Okay, Style by Casanova just dropped the video. Home Life and Sisterhood. Are we gonna see Keesha show up in a Style by Casanova video? Like, yes or no? Who gets evicted in the middle of the month? I've never been evicted, so I was just wondering. I don't know. I think so. We probably have to look up the details for the eviction process in the state of Georgia. Toya didn't go into it, but she said that there is a process and typically you have to go to court. Maybe she waived court because they're leaving. Maybe she doesn't want the embarrassment of a public Zoom court or anything like that. I don't know. It's interesting. I'm assuming that once you're there's nothing stopping you from leaving. So I would imagine if you know that your time is up and the laws are going to come knocking and papers are going to be filed and you may have to go to court and all of those things like that. I would say the smart thing to do if you don't want all of that paper trail behind you is to probably move on as quickly as possible. So that would only make sense, right? To save your face, right? So I don't know, girl. We don't know. We will find out though. But yes, Martin should, even from a Orenthal. There you go. Orthaniel, thank you. I knew it was something like that. Even just from a standpoint of the rumors. But once, if she says it's a rumor, then he'll have to do his due diligence like she says he does. And anyone out there who wants to knock me for doing my due diligence for verifying that document, think about it. I don't know how many times, girl, let me find my visual. I don't know how many times either Keesha or the helper want to come on this YouTube and say how people talk about stuff. They've never verified it. They don't know what they're talking about. Ma'am, like, in which case is it okay to do your due diligence? Huh? Huh? Okay. When is it okay to do your due diligence? All right. Now typically I don't even care enough to do due diligence on things. I just react to the video. So whatever they put out is whatever they put out. But sometimes, stuff starts to float around on these YouTube streets and we got to see about it, right? We got to do like Beyonce and see about it, right? Or is it check on me? But this isn't, oh, really? Okay, but this isn't her first eviction. Remember the trash bag scene from the last trap? No, I did not. No. No, ma'am, I didn't. I didn't, I mean, I don't know. You guys got to tell me. So if you have any information on that that's relevant, I mean, let me know. She's filming at Trap Mansion during the day. Peek it. If you notice, she sneaks back into the trap apartment. You guys are funny, okay? At night, she's girl, but she was filming in the hallway. When she was filming in the hallway that day, I was like, "Is that the extended stay?" And that was a week ago. I was just taken aback by that carpet. Hey Nicole, hey Boo Boo, Libra Queen. Did we read yours? Y'all know Keesha is the queen of jumping on live. Okay, yes, we did. Okay. All right, guys. I think we're caught up on comments. I think we are going to go to my Jazzy. We can just take it up. Jazzy has enough foolishness for days. Okay. And a few little laughs here. Well, all should get together more often. I love it. It was very good. It was nice. Okay. You know, it was very nice. And it's good to hear other people's opinion. Like you hear all of our opinions on all of our respective panels, but it is good to hear everyone, other people's opinions like in one place. That's pretty cool, And honestly, it was like I didn't even realize Paris was signing on as I was jumping off. I knew someone was signing on. I didn't see your picture, Paris. So I had jumped off and then everyone was like, Fran, you should come back. You should come back. And then I had to do something really quick and then I came back. But it's really cool how you can meet people online or develop such a rapport with someone through the internet that just to jump on a call like that and be talking and just free talking, if you will. And there's such a vibe. So it's nice to be able to like verify the connection that you can actually like vibe with people, and that there is a vibe there. When you really don't even, none of us have never met in the flesh. You know what I'm saying? So I just get, you can just get the vibe through the computer. It's interesting. But yeah, we all jumped into conversation like, girl, like we had all known each other for years. Okay. And in a way you kind of have because a lot of us have been watching each other for years. Right. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this reaction. Okay. I want to do the cooking for 7. I think this is the one. girl, she mentioned something about Taco Cabana. And when I lived in Houston back in the day, there was this restaurant. It was called 2 pesos. And 2 pesos, any of my Houston people from back in the day, 2 pesos got bought out by Taco Cabana. Taco Cabana used to be it after the club for some breakfast tacos. Oh my God. Okay. So where should we go, guys? Do we want to go to Taco Cabana mukbang with 5 kids? I'd probably say no. Cooking dinner for 7. I think that's the one when she was low key complaining. Is this the live? I can't stand her lives. I'm just gonna be honest. Her lives are really draining. Unless I know what she's getting in here to talk about. Oh, they're in the car talking. It probably should be kid appropriate, but yeah. Let me just pop in and see if she's actually going to be talking, or is she gonna have us watching her for an hour? Because I like watching a good hee hee ha ha laugh filled my jazzy video. Um, Pivot real quick on my jazzy. Does anyone keep, and you know what? Maybe um I just had a thought. I had 3 thoughts at the same time. I just noticed that Jazzy is at 51.6, but I felt like she was at 51.9. Is anyone like following and know what I'm talking about here? Did anyone see a slippage, or am I wrong? And let's be real, guys. Everyone's channel, like, you have people unsubscribe every day. Let's just be real. Okay. So it doesn't necessarily mean anything other than some people just decided to defect, or YouTube did a maintenance and wiped out some old or dead or troll accounts potentially. So I'm not inferring anything. I'm just saying, or did you guys notice any of this? Okay, let's get into this a little bit. If it's super duper duper boring, then we're just gonna have to peace out. Okay? Is that a deal? All right, she's over here with Mr. Legendary. Tasha kills me when she says legendary. Oh, I can't even say it without giggling. It's funny to me. When will Trap House be done? Girl, Tawana. Do you guys want to take some bets and we'll do a cash app? And when we'll do a high low, um 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, or um January 1st. We'll do a I can we'll put up a poll, and we'll just have to keep an eye on it, because when she calls, are we going to call it done when the basement's done? Like, when is it done, or when it's like just semi done? Okay, we have to think about all of those things. You guys tell me, and I'm going to set it up, and there will be a winner. So there'll be a Cash App winner, and I will put up the Cash App moolah, baby. Maybe we'll do $50. And I have another, gosh, should that be the big giveaway? Um that will be a $50 Cash App, and then the other giveaway, we're gonna have to think of something really, really, really good. If a YouTuber is capping for clicks, what bothers you the most? Hopefully everybody has voted. We have 294 votes. I'm getting ready to cut this vote off. But a lot of this applies to my jazzy. 13% of you say the plots and the plays. It really gets boring, because you know what? For a lot of you're tuning in because you want to watch reality TV, right? You want to watch reality TV and you don't know what's real, because there is plots and plays and all of these things going on. Actually, all of this is going on, just to be quite honest, right? So plots and plays are particularly irritating for 13% of you. 15% of you say old-fashioned dry bakery. Now, right, if you need some money, or you want your audience to help you fund something, just ask. Just ask. Ask for a tip. Tip your hostess. Okay. Okay. V, when the basement is done? Remember, Jeremy gave her $10,000 for the basement. He did. V, he gave her that $10,000 is gone. That $10,000 is gone. He gave her 10 and she flipped it right back to him. Because don't you say he gets an allowance? So how are you going to give somebody the money that they already give you? I'm just asking. Is the Eric's here? Where's the Eric's? Okay, you said where's the Eric's? Girl, she might be. It's early over by where she is. She might be still getting lunch together, and she may have her little grands. Um, but Erica's not too far. She'll be on the replay. Okay, so drop her something if you want her to know something. But she comes through most definitely. So 300 votes right now, guys. It's still 13% plots and plays. That's what really bothers you the most. Plots and plays. I think people just want to know that what they're watching is real. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to find out like they've been buying into something, like all of a sudden you find out that um okay, like I'm gonna use Mercy Gono for instance, right? Mercy basically appeared to be this nice couple with a boyfriend, that everything was going well, and actually the people on her channel assumed was her husband. Turned out when everything fell apart and she accused him of all kinds of DV and things of that nature, we find out that not only is he not her husband, he's a horrible guy. He stole her business. He did all these things and da 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 da. It's the plots and plays. Maybe it's the so that could be an example of manipulation. That could be an example of using him as a scapegoat because he doesn't have a YouTube channel. It could be the plots, the play. It could be just the play of running that people assumed that you were married and you're not, or assumed that you have your high school diploma and you don't, or whatever the case might be, right? Um, so plots and plays, 15% old fashioned dry bakery, Jasmine. Um, Manipulation and scapegoating, using people as a reason of why you're doing your bullshit. If you want to do your bullshit, stand in it and just do it, right? Just do it, do it, do it. If you want to do something, just do it. Girl, Nina Red, let me tell you something. You are not lying. Guys, it's so much. I can't even get into all of it. These people, girl, Mercy and her ex boyfriend have been putting out so much trash on each other. Like I would have to leave VEDA alone and Keesha alone for a whole week just to get you guys up to date. I mean, she has a pretty big audience. Um, but maybe we're just gonna have to do a call in and just talk about it because I know the Mercy people are out here. I think I'm gonna put one up for Wednesday evening. So for all the Mercy people who just want to talk, ask questions, go over some of what's going on, we might just do a Mercy calling. I swear to God, I can't put that all together. It's a lot, and they've doxed the fuck out of each other, and I guess they don't care. Anyway, so we're at manipulation and scapegoating, okay, using other people for the reason why you're into the shits when you're just into the shits. Like don't make me your reason, okay? You just into it, right? And then just the lies. The good old fashioned lies. Over 50% of you guys say the lies, and I don't think that that's going to change very much. People don't like to be lied to. And any of these things underneath it are really just kind of the reasons, I would say. So I think that's pretty consistent, that pretty much at the end of the day, nobody wants to be lied to. And whatever the reason is up under it, flat out, just don't fucking lie, right? Okay? Period. So 301 votes later, you guys are amazing. Okay? So thank you, thank you, thank you for all of those votes. You guys did that. Okay? Do I get paid for a poll? No. It's just fun. Okay. I know someone out there wanted to know. Okay. All right. Let's do cooking. I feel like we're just gonna go in on this one. I haven't seen this one and we don't know what's going on, but we know she's sitting up there cutting up some vegetables as usual. And I guess she's making tacos. Girl, she's always making tacos. You would think that Jasmine owns like a taco stand. Do you think that's Jasmine's next business venture? Should she buy like a taco truck? What do they call those? The food trucks? Guys, this is a question. Should Jasmine, if since Jasmine's looking for another job, what do you think she should do? She thought about curve side pickup. Maybe I need to do another poll. Curve side pickup. She thought she wanted to be a teacher, go to nursing school, and then she also should she get a food truck and sell street tacos? Her and Chris. My jazzed up taco truck. I mean, I'm sure that's a good business. People, especially after the club, people hit those taco trucks. All right, let's get into. Let's see if she's even talking to us.
Hey.
Legendary.
You dropped it.
Did she say anything?
Alexa, play King Sis.
Oh God.
Crunchy?
Thank God she has no power over here. I thought she was gonna run my Alexa, but thank God.
I was like, this is a perfect time for me to go live while everybody is quiet.
Is that Boss? Oh, I was about to say, who is that? Boss Mommy Keeta. Okay, Boss Mommy Keeta. Welcome to Jazzy Fam. Okay. Okay, is she actually going to talk to the people? Ew. Look at Legendary Life. What is Mom doing? That pan doesn't even look hot. It's not even
I
sizzling.
hate touching meat. I hate raw meat.
Hold on a second. Let's go back.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Sorry that I had to exit off Kayla's teacher call. They have Meet the Teacher, and all the teachers have been calling me all day. I know somebody's gonna say something about this because
don't you have kitchen scissors?
You don't wash your ground beef? Nope.
Who washes ground beef? Does anybody wash ground beef? Like I've never heard of such a thing.
So that's all that matters. But I do hate.
Why don't you have kitchen scissors so you can just cut the pack open? And why is your Jasmine?
So only teacher I have not spoken
Jasmine,
with
you cooking
is
for 9
Amaya's
kids?
teacher.
You need to use a Dutch oven pot.
I've spoken to everyone else's teacher, so thumbs up, y'all. I'm so excited for my kids. I'm so excited. I am really excited for them to go back to school. This is gonna be so amazing. So. Oh, don't want to touch it.
Okay, I agree with you, Tina.
I hate touching.
Shanita is a whole Virgo. Shanita's not going to sit up and lie about anything. She doesn't have to. You know what I mean?
I really do.
So yeah, Shanita was, you know,
let me turn this up now.
Telling what she knew. You know what I'm saying? And Keesha didn't like it. And I get it from a sisterly perspective, whether you and your brother are good or not. I mean, she has a right to feel how she feels. And if she doesn't like the way you handle her brother, her baby brother at that, she can say something about that, right? Is she older, or I think she's older, right?
They go to school. How fast they grew up.
The pan doesn't even appear to. Shouldn't it be sizzling to you guys? And why are you mashing it down when it's not even cooked yet? Like she's mashing the peppers into the meat. Meanwhile, the flame should be much hotter. This, can I stop? I'm sorry, guys. This is wait. Let me stop her. She's even talking, and the baby's screaming. This is a very nasty cooking technique. The pan isn't even smoking. Like if it were really hot, you would see the steam coming up, and she's mashing it. But I don't care that you didn't wash ground meat, Jasmine. So if you're in the bushes, number one, pop that like button, okay? But I'm gonna give you kind of I'm sorry, I haven't even used this all morning. Hold on a second. I haven't used this all morning. I'm gonna have to give you a awkward because girl, your pan is not even hot. Is the stove on? How are you cooking that? And there's no steam coming out. And then you're already mashing it to break it up, but it's not even cooked. Now it looks like it's cooking some, but you have a over full skillet there. And that skillet is not, if you're cooking for 9 kids, what? Or what, 7 kids at the moment? I guess Chris's kids are on vacay over there. Hey Tiffy baby, hey Libra Queen. Hello everyone. If I missed you, is it Miss Lady Diva? Hey boo boo. Girl, she probably has that on like a 4. How is it not already turning brown and it's not steaming? Now, if I do have bell peppers and things like that, I will do that. Usually by the time the meat cooks down, you can't even see all that in there. See, now it's starting to steam. Her pan wasn't even hot. Her meat probably gets really overcooked by the way she's cooking it. She's taking forever to cook it. It's not stew, it's ground beef. So it cooks fast and you should cook it fast to get the most flavor and so that you don't overcook it and it's very, very dry. Unless you're going to slow cook it with a cover. I don't know.
Do you just want meat and cheese?
I want to eat chocolate.
I know you can eat 3.
Let's eat there.
Oh, I put some garlic
Her chat's
Garlic
not
powder.
moving. Let me see if I can fix that.
Then I'm gonna add a little bit of this pepper. Grind some of this pepper in here.
Wow. You cut it.
Huh?
You cut it.
No one is even talking in her chat. Look at this.
I'm about to add a little bit of this table
What's
blend.
this?
Mrs.
Okay,
Dash.
do you guys see this? Well, maybe you can't. Hold on. Okay, let me make this bigger. This is a sign no one's really caring right now. Jasmine's chat. So at 11 minutes in, Cooking with Mom Duke shows up and basically kills the chat. 9:02, she shows up at 5 minutes and 48 seconds in. Someone says hi, just getting off work, about to make some wings and spaghetti. She comes back 9:02. 9:19, someone says fried chicken, wings, and cabbage. So she must be asking people what they're making. Mom Dukes chimes in at 9:48, 10:18, 11:21. Boss Mom Keesha joins and at 13 minutes and 36 seconds. So for roughly 2 minutes, no one said a word. Okay. Here comes Mom Dukes at 13:51. You make me nervous with that knife. Oh, thanks, Mom. And at 14:02. So yeah, a whole 2 minutes and 10 seconds later, silent chat, and then Becoming Janisha says, "Hey Jazz, hey chat." And then at 19:51, her chat was dead for 5 minutes. Now, was that when she said that her kid's teacher called? So that could be the reason, but still nobody's chatting. Okay. She said that and got mad. Okay. Let's put this volume back on.
Eating, out food all the time because they ate food out the other day. So tonight how many?
That pan should have been doing that when she first put the meat in.
How many do you want?
Well, give them one
How
or
many?
two to start. Why do you need to ask? Well, I guess look, it is good to ask kids
3.
questions to give them
Can you
the
eat
opportunity to
3?
answer, to think, and use their
You
critical
just want
thinking
meat and
skills to
cheese?
say, I want 2, I want 3,
I know you
or
can eat
no,
3.
I don't want 2, I want
Oh, I
1.
put some
So I
garlic
guess that is good. That's good.
powder. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of this pepper.
But at the
Grind
end
some
of the
this
day,
pepper
you're
in
the
here.
mom. Make it okay, right? Who's of the variety? I'm the mom. I make the plates. Or are you asking? I guess at a certain point, you may ask, do you want more? Do you want less? Or do you guys just fill up a plate to whatever you think and just say, come back and get more? Me, I'm of the,
You can add as
I
much of
give a
that as you
sufficient,
want,
I
okay?
give a decent plate, but
I'm
I'm
making
like, let's
tacos.
not overload it. Come back and get more.
Hold on, see, I can see
Because
that.
sometimes, your eyes can be a little bigger than what you really want to eat.
Table.
Yes. And I was going to say a table.
It's not done yet.
Yo, look at the peppers and veggies on the freezer by the light.
Why isn't it done? Y'all want soft tacos? Hmm. So you gotta cook stuff in, make food. Then you put the seasoning in. They won't even know.
Oh, because she left everything out. Okay, and he's getting ready to touch him. Why didn't she just slice them up and let them have them as snacks with ranch dressing?
I'm about to add a little bit of this table blend. Mrs.
You know what I'm
Dash.
saying? Like, you can those bell peppers are not spicy. You can cut those up
I
and
got two
serve
birds
them up.
in one
Let them dip some
stone.
ranch dressing in there.
2 birds with 1 stone. And after I've cooked this until it's brown, I'm gonna drain it and then I'm gonna add in my taco seasonings. I usually don't care about taco seasonings. Like I don't mind getting the HEB brand, y'all. I am not picky. But my mama got me wanting to get the Taco Bell brand. Yes.
Okay, this is only thing. You know, I'm not a
Plates.
cooking snob
Y'all's
by
plates.
any means, but I am of the variety of when I put something in the pan to let it cook, I'm not like you're paying way too much attention to that food. Now is the time to put it on medium heat. You can let it be by itself for a minute. Let it cook and go clean up your mess. And then you come back to it and then you've got something more to work with. She's like stirring it all the time. I don't understand what the point is in that. You've already separated the meat. What is the point in constantly paying that dish so much attention? I don't get it. Yeah, walk away from the pot and go do something else. Like put your veggies away, get your Ziploc bag out. I would chop up the rest of those peppers, either give them to the kids for a snack or chop them up for your next taco meal, which will probably be in a day or two, and put the rest of it back in the fridge or in the freezer. You could have chopped up everything and just used what you needed and put the rest of it in the fridge for the next time. Or if you don't think you're going to use it soon, put it in the freezer. Put it in the freezer. That's it. Okay? It gets sloppy. So to your point, Tam, it gets sloppy. Okay? So yes, I totally agree. Like that should be an easy meal. It's like she's over there breaking a sweat. Okay, she's talking to us now, guys. What do you guys think? Can you chime in down below about this blended family of 9? Can we react to that?
Pushing him around, honestly.
I mean, just because you live with your boyfriend and he's got 2 kids, does that make y'all a blended family of 9? Since when are you stepmommy? That's your boyfriend's kid. Like, he's not even your fiance. All she has is a promise ring, right? Okay.
How many tacos does everybody want? Nothing. Don't worry about it. It's not done yet. How many tacos y'all gonna want?
But you're asking how many do people want, and they're asking,
2?
is it ready? No, like they're
Aiden just told me 3.
I did not say that.
How many you want, Kelly?
4.
Uh-oh.
You want soft and hard?
Just soft.
Can you ask the boys how many they want? And ask them if they want soft and hard, and ask them what all do they want on their tacos.
Dan, why don't you call them
Uh-huh.
to the kitchen?
Okay. What all do you want on it? Do you want lettuce, tomatoes, and stuff?
Lettuce, tomatoes, ham, bacon, spam.
You just want cheese, meat, and sour cream?
Yes.
Do you want the red sauce?
Okay.
Conte sauce too?
That was red sauce.
Okay. You got his kids. He's got his kids. You
I got
got
2
your
different
kids.
sauces.
And then you
I
have
was like,
legendary, right?
Conte sauce. Look at them.
Let's see. It's not blended. I would be like, we're not blended, sis. Not
Kaylin
yet.
said 3 or 4. Y'all remember what she said?
9. So the
Comment
2
down below. Y'all
boys.
remember what Kaylin said?
Chris's 2 boys are over there.
I want to talk
Legendary's
to
big
y'all about
brothers.
something that happened. So twins had speech therapy today, right? And their therapist told me, let me move y'all down so I can see the food. So
Too much action in that pan.
put my pants up. So, like I said, the twins had therapy today, right? Yeah. And their therapist told me that CPS called her today. And you know, y'all, I don't understand some people that keep calling CPS. I'm starting to think that whoever it is miserable, because she was like,
why is her chat dead
what they
though?
were talking about. And she was like, they were asking me questions about your other kids, and she was like, I really don't see them. And they were talking about, did your other kids have a black eye? Look, I'm tired of saying explaining this. Hold on.
Girl, who knew
Huh?
that this shenanigans was residing up in this live stream, girl? Ooh, girl.
Hard shell. All hard shell.
Enter
No
CPS
sour cream.
into the chat. Guys, hit the like
And what do
button.
you want?
Let's get into this. What's going on here? Did you guys know?
Soft tacos.
It's the skits and the shits, but hey, it makes
No
for a
sour cream
fun
either?
Sunday. Let's
Okay.
listen
You don't
to
want
it.
no picante sauce? Huh? Okay.
Okay,
I know
so
what you
from
want already, boy. Go sit down.
1951
So
to
yeah, they
2706, nobody
decided
said
they
a
want to
word in her
bring up the
chat. It was
fact that
dead for 8
they're
minutes.
talking about Amaya, y'all. When Amaya got a black eye from, it wasn't even a black eye. Maya was one, and somebody put a hanger behind me. If y'all go back and watch those old videos, I never take my videos down because I feel like my videos show growth. It shows a timeline of how I got to where I am today. So I don't take none of my videos down to hide anything. This is my
Early
life. Y'all gonna see my
fugazi
full
to
life.
current
So
fugazi.
they was like, well, they said one of your kids had a black eye last year. And I'm like, what? Last time somebody had a black eye was they said it was one of my older ones, Amaya. And the lady, I was like, I'm so sorry. And that new therapist does not know about me doing YouTube. So I had to sit there and explain to her.
Oh, your
And she
new
was like,
therapist
oh, I
doesn't
see. I
know
didn't
that you've
know
been
that you
filming
did.
her? Wait a second, that's a lot to unpack. So, guys, if you're just coming in, Jasmine is telling us that CPS was contacted her speech therapist. Let's get it from the beginning because, girl, I was shocked. Okay. CPS has been contacted. I don't know if they contacted the speech therapist or they contacted her, but they were asking questions about Amaya. Now, she's also saying her speech therapist doesn't know she did YouTube. I find that very hard to believe. Jasmine has no conversation. She has nothing to talk about. There is no way on God's green earth that you've had this woman in your house, back and forth in your house, if it's the same young white lady who comes to her house, that you have not told her when you're sitting there filming her, when you have posted her on your channel, that this lady, so you're saying this person has no idea that you've been posting her on her channel and identifying her as a state worker for speech therapy for your children? Is that what you're saying? Because I mean, that's weird. Anyway, because I know you would not want to be filmed without your knowledge if you were over to someone's house doing your job, sitting on the floor working with your children. Like, why you feel the need to post this woman and not blur out her face or anything like that? But you're trying to tell us that she does not know that you do YouTube. I think that's a lie. That's absolutely got to be a lie. I don't believe that one little bit. And the fact that she has not gleaned at some point that you were doing YouTube. Okay. But let's try and listen to it from the beginning because I smell a lie here. And just notice her chat is not moving. Nobody is listening, right? Or people might be in the bathroom. Hey, Siggly
Look, I'm
Sweet.
tired of saying, explaining this. Hold on. Tomatoes and stuff.
Greens,
You just want
beans,
meat
tomatoes,
and
collard
sour
greens,
cream.
ham,
Do you want the
spam.
red sauce? Conte sauce too?
That was red sauce.
I need to pull up those lyrics.
I got two different sauce because I was like, Conte sauce. Look at them.
So you're in the middle of making dinner. You just asked your
Kaylin
eldest daughter to
said
go
3
see
or 4.
Chris's
Do I remember
sons.
what she
Ask
said?
them what they want to eat.
Comment down below if y'all remember what Kaylin said.
Hold on a second. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I'm going in deep right here. You get your eldest daughter to go talk to Chris's 2 boys that you should be connecting with to ask them how they want their food. You know, sometimes ladies, and I'm all for femininity, but I also believe with young kids, you need to treat them equally. At the end of the day, you don't send your daughter as servant to go and ask 2 other male children what they want and how they want their food. That's not her responsibility as a daughter or as your freaking helper. They're kids in the house. They're staying up under your roof. Call them to the kitchen and ask them what they want on their plate. Tell them, whoa, I'm filming. I want you in my shot. Or I don't want you on the live stream, but just tell me how you want your tacos. Like, Kaylin, go get the kids. But you don't need to make your daughter into waitress for 2 boys. Like, at the end of the day, yes, those are Chris's kids. No big deal. But I just don't think it's good to, like, put your girls into service roles, because at the end of the day, those kids can get up off their arses and come to the kitchen and say what they want to eat. It's not Caitlin's responsibility to take dinner orders. Like, what the fuck?
I want to talk to y'all about something that happened. So twins had speech therapy today, right? And their therapist told me, move y'all down.
Okay, the therapist told her.
So, oh shit. Ooh, put my pants up. So, like I said, the twins had therapy today, right?
Yeah.
And their therapist told me that CPS called her today. And you know, y'all, I don't understand some people that keep calling CPS. I'm starting to think that whoever it is miserable, because she was like, you know, I didn't know what they were talking about, but she was like, they were asking me questions about your other kids, and she was like, I never, you know, I really don't see them. And they were talking about, did your other kids have a black eye? Look, I'm tired of explaining this. Hold on. Huh? You want what?
I want a hot dog. He said hard shell, meat and cheese.
Hard shell, all hard shell?
I don't.
No sour cream?
I want hot.
And what do you want?
I want sauce.
Right,
Soft
apple
taco?
pie. She's making that big thing of ground beef.
No
Not
sour
to
cream either?
mention, why are you talking about
You don't want no
CPS
contest
around
sauce?
Chris's kids who shouldn't have to be
Huh?
subjected to that
Okay.
BS?
I know what you want already, boy. Go sit down. So yeah, they decided
like,
they
what in
wanted
the
to bring
whole
up the
ghetto?
fact that they're talking about Amaya, y'all. When Amaya got a black eye it wasn't even a black eye. Maya was 1, and somebody put a hanger behind me. If y'all go back and watch those old videos, I never take my videos down because I feel like my videos show growth. It shows a timeline of how I got to where I am today. So I don't take none of my
From
videos
ratchet
down
to
to hide
extremely
anything.
ratchet.
This is my life. Y'all gonna see my full life. So they was like, well, they said one of your kids had a black eye last year. And I'm like, what? Last time somebody had a black eye was Amaya. They said it was one of my older ones, Amaya. And the lady, I was like, I'm so sorry. And that new therapist does not know about me doing YouTube. So I had to sit there and explain
Oh,
to
the
her.
new therapist.
And she was like, oh, I see. I didn't know that you did YouTube and all this stuff. And I said, yeah, I'm sorry that you have to go through this. And they shouldn't even have to call you. And honestly, I know CPS people are doing their job, but they also, they also need to be mindful about whoever these people are calling.
Well, I don't think so. She said that CPS contacted her therapist. Obviously, she must be in some sort of state-run Medicaid program, right? Right? It's got to be Medicaid. Who else is going to? I mean, if you have a private speech therapy, how would they even know how to get in contact with that person? So she must have something run through like a Medicaid clinic, or maybe they got in contact with her doctor, and the doctor, who may work hand in hand with the speech therapist girl. We don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, I know some people out here have all different kinds of services for their children and are more knowledgeable. They're in the school system, they're in the CPS system, they're in all of these things. So any of you guys who are professional in these areas of expertise, bubble them up, because I'm certainly not. I've never had any experience in this area, but I would imagine if she is in gets some sort of public medical care, and everything is aligned and everything has been referred through multi-channels, it's probably just a click of the system. Because if she's Medicaid and CPS has access to her Medicaid, and who her doctor trail is, I guess that's just easy phone calls. And as a speech therapist, I would imagine they're probably a court ordered reporter. What do they call that? Court mandated reporter. So if they see something, they have to say something. So I would imagine if they have a open case, then there's probably some sort of identifier. So I would imagine it probably wasn't in the realm of gossip. So I think that they're, you know, I don't know. I'm just giving the benefit of the doubt that these people are actually true professionals, but we can't be above a telling of a tall tale lie. What gets me though is that Jasmine is a YouTuber of over 50,000 subscribers, and her chat is dead. Her chat was dead for 5 minutes, came back, and it's been dead for 8 minutes. Okay, just keep an eye on
Complain
the
about
no-go
the same
in
stuff
chat.
over and over and over and over and over again.
Girl,
That
take
is
your medicine.
obviously BS. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, it's BS. I really, I'm cooking it. I really hope that, you know, somebody, y'all too. You said 3. Y'all two go sit down somewhere or go watch TV until I'm done. I really hope that they buckle down on stuff like this. Like, people shouldn't be doing this, calling CPS. They're wasting the resources that other people need, calling them on me for no reason about an incident that happened that was fully recorded years ago. How old is Maya? She's 6, about to be 7. I'm just like, damn, y'all that messed up in the head. But you know what? Being a content creator come with a lot, though. It come with a lot.
How is she 6 and about to be 7 when she just turned 6?
But
Didn't
you
she?
know, it's easy money. I would never stop doing what I'm doing. No, you're not
easy
eating
money,
chips 'cause you're about to
guys.
eat dinner because you already had chips. And then, like, you know, they take little clips of our videos. I'm turning this fan on. Turn that off. That's loud.
Girl, it's easy money. That's what she said.
Okay, put it back. They take little clips of my videos, like me just saying,
it's easy money.
No, you can't have that because you're about to eat dinner. You cannot have chips. You're about to eat dinner. They'll take like, no, you cannot have chips, and leave it like that. And I just be like, y'all just be, y'all at this point, it ain't even reaction no more. It's more so. I'm trying to get to y'all. I can see y'all. It's not even reactions.
I think
no
it's
more.
ratchet
It's like,
that
let's
you're
just make up
cooking
our
dinner
own
at the
content.
dinner hour instead
Let's
of
make up our own content today about jazz.
Look, this is what I think, just off the top, guys, because we're about halfway through. It's dinner time. Instead of having some nice music playing in the house, tootsie sliding around the kitchen, having some fun with the kids, letting Chris's kids give a good report on Miss Jasmine, and she's nice and she made us tacos, etc. This crazy person is having a fit in the kitchen, twins begging for food, and in the middle of a very inappropriate story while the kids are in the midst. I never even learned of anything about CPS until I was like, I don't know, a grown adult. I really didn't even know anything about CPS as a kid. If CPS was ever called to anybody's house that I knew, it was never discussed. I don't understand how this woman has the discretion of a gnat. She does not, I know most of us at a certain point, no matter where you live, how fancy or not fancy, whatever, most people's parents exercise discretion, and there was grown people's conversations. And I just don't understand how this woman has not mastered the art of grown people's conversations and has conversations appropriate for the age group of who is in listening ears. Okay. And the fact that you're in the middle of literally the middle of the house, cooking what is supposed to be a nice meal for the kids with some nice energy, this woman is unleashing toxicity with 2 young house guests that happen to be your man's son. Like, this girl she's on the level of a Keesha right now, like inappropriately discussing adult matters in a very inappropriate time, at a time that there should be music playing, fun TV, letting the kids chop up. Like, why don't you have one of those plastic knives that Kaylin could be helping chop up lettuce and tomatoes and onions and getting a table ready of add-ins? Why do you feel like you got to make everything for everybody? Why don't you put out some bowls of vegetables and let everyone dress up their own damn tacos, you numbskull nincompoop? Okay, this is awkward.
Jasmine or about her family. And I just be like, well, y'all, something I be doing a little bit too much. I get it, get your money, but damn.
Chrissy, right on the head, Christy. Mastermind, hey boo boo. Very inappropriate. I would never talk about something like that around children. especially house guests that can go tell their mother,
Where is?
and not knowing if the mother.
Go.
Look at her. She's
Goodbye.
mad.
Go watch
She
your
mad,
hands.
guys. Why didn't y'all tell me, girl? We weren't even gonna click on this video. This is a good one. This a good one, y'all.
Move, Aiden. Where is the?
Hey, Cheyenne. Gosh, clearly someone's coughing and not covering their mouth. Do you see this? Nobody is chatting. I would refresh my screen again, but
It's on.
no one's chatting. Was anyone even watching this? This is
What you doing, boy?
It was 2 days ago and it just got 8,000 views. I don't think anyone watched it. I think people didn't watch it. They must have not been in the live and they saw the title and were like, next, I'll be back. This will be Jasmine lost her shit over tacos.
Yeah, you're gonna eat tacos.
Yes. You listen what was that?
Stop touching stuff. You need to listen. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
What happened to Yes Ma'am?
You're welcome, Mama.
See, Yes Ma'am, No Ma'am starts early.
Thank you. Okay, y'all.
We're a Yes Ma'am, yes
I don't
sir,
even know
yes,
what to prop y'all
yes
up at.
mom, yes dad type of
Here,
household.
let Aiden talk to y'all for a minute.
Oh God. Hey guys.
You cackle, cackle.
You tell him, Aiden. Okay.
Yeah, so this is the seasoning I was talking about.
You need 2 packs with all that meat.
Dump that on in there. I got 4 of them.
Oh, okay, sis.
Aiden, can you close that door? Because I don't want to get copyright from whoever the heck y'all are watching.
Why does she persist to add extra
Use this as
20 on 10? Just close the door, please. Or turn the sound down. Like, be a mom.
Add a little water. People like, you don't drain your meat. No, I just be adding extra water in it. I do drain it.
Turn down the music. Close the door. Da, 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 da. You don't have to say because I'm going to get... They don't even know what you're talking about.
I really could have added some more water. Oh, shit. Making a mess. What you talking about?
Are we not on topic anymore?
Who's Legend talking? Oh, damn. I already forgot what the boy said. Tinkerbug. Over here, making a mess.
He's
y'all.
exercising his vocal cords. Don't you hear him? Brrr, he's getting ready to start talking.
Hmm?
He's telling you, hurry up and make them tacos. And make me a quesadilla while you at it. Why don't you give him a flour tortilla with some cheese on it?
Meat, cheese, and
Make him a little mini,
all of them hard?
a mini baby dia.
Hold on, Aiden. You want all
He could
hard?
sit there and gum
Hey, brother, he said how many? He wanted 3?
a soft taco, a little piece of soft taco with some cheese or a piece of cheese.
Sauce,
Doesn't he have a
meat and
he has a
cheese.
couple
Soft
of teeth.
taco, meat and cheese, and you want all hard, meat and cheese and hot sauce. Okay. You're welcome. Y'all come on, mine.
My mind
on the couch,
telling me
guys.
no.
Yeah, you can go sit on the couch.
Well, as soon as that meat's done, she should be making nachos. Where's the Velveeta? Hey Taylor, hey boo boo.
That's why it is. What? You're gonna have to wait.
She's cooking all that ground meat. The baby's like 2 feet away. He's having to smell all that ground meat
Yeah.
and taco seasoning.
She gonna have to wait. Let's turn TV on.
Right. Right now, while the vegetables are out, just
My
chop them up and
freaking
put it in a
y'all.
bag and put them back in the fridge. You know they're gonna make tacos in 2 days.
Sucks. Okay. 3 soft, 3 hard.
She could have been done by now if she didn't choose to sit and go live and talk about CPS while you're trying to get hungry kids fed. She's so inappropriate.
Sticker bud, what you want, boo boo? Huh?
No. Mommy. Mommy, I need hot sauce. I need hot sauce. Yes.
Right. It did get to cook in the seasoning. She added the seasoning later, so the seasoning is pretty much all in the sauce versus penetrating the meat when she should have seasoned it and let it sit and cook.
Look, y'all, it's broke. That's the only thing I hate about HEBs. They always, the shows always break.
You know what? And I'm not trying to be funny, guys, and I'm just going to say this. I would say if you don't go sit your behind down, I will put you guys on hold. I would take my finger and I would be like, you two, come over here. If you don't sit your behind down on that couch and watch this Coco Melon, I will be with you in just a second. Or go sit at the table, get yourself a coloring book, and I want you to not get out your seat. First one that gets out their seat is in hot water with mommy, and you're gonna go sit in the corner. Girl, like at a certain point, like this woman is ridiculous. How in the world are you going to get 7 plates of food ready or 6 plates of food ready, and you got the 2 little ones coming at you left and right, and you got the infant whining, and you're mad because CPS was just called?
Hey.
Handle. Hey is nothing. You need to get down low and say, if you don't stop it right now.
Hey, you want to help?
Look at this. The next message was from House of Jasmine at 38:42. So a whole 11 minutes, guys. Nobody talked in the chat.
I think this one's broken too.
It's all
HEB counts your days.
Get all water.
Maya says she wants
You
one.
live in Southwest Texas. You don't have access to good, fresh, hard taco shells. Why are you buying boxed Old El Paso when they probably have freshly made taco shells at the grocery store?
Mommy, use that.
I know we have a Latin American grocery store here called Compare Foods, and they have fresh tortillas,
Hold on.
fresh taco shells. They have many different Latin American foods, but they definitely have the fresh taco shells, the fresh tortillas, everything.
Okay.
I find it hard to believe that in Austin you cannot find that you have to go buy Old El Paso.
Mommy.
Get out the kitchen. Move.
Get out the kitchen, move. That's so
Back him up so I can get
nice.
the plates. Pull them back.
Angry Jasmine.
I am. Go sit down. Huh?
Can you stop switching to
Excuse me.
Okay. She's so rude. Let's see. Okay, Jasmine, so she's gonna put all these meals together. So I guess talking about the situation pissed her off. Here's the tacos. These are some big tacos.
Can you give me some of my dishwasher?
Kaylin could have helped her with that.
I don't want.
Ooh. Where's the young and the desperate? Is she getting ready to start yelling at these kids? I'm sure. Girl.
What are all the cutting stuff for?
What is what?
That's
Yeah.
Girl, look at this cupboard.
Huh?
Girl, look at that cabinet. It's empty.
Cups.
Did Kaylin just take a picture of the chat? While you were standing and stirring that pan, you could have done all of that.
Kaylin,
Yeah.
go throw this in the microwave real quick. Put it
You
in
just got it
30
out
seconds.
the stove, and now you want to kill all the nutrients by putting it in the mic?
I put the hot sauce over there. You're welcome. It's a whole mess over there.
Why is she going up in the baby's face and taking pictures like that? Okay, here she comes. Girl, we would have a talk.
More cups.
We will be having a talk, and that's all I'm gonna say. You sitting up there flashing the baby in his eyes, and then I'm working, and you know I'm on live, but now you are taking pictures of my live chat for Kayla, for real being such a big sister and help to you.
Oh, someone sent for
Noticed
Kaylin
that.
for being such a big sister and help. Yes, Kaylin is such a big. She is.
Wait,
She
do
sent
those cups still have
$20
stickers on them? Is that why you're taking them away? You had them laid out for drinks, but they still have the stickers. What? Is she getting ready to fill them up with water?
For the
Guys, those cups still had the stickers on the
All right,
outside.
y'all.
They're not clean. She just
Sound
got
like
them at the
that.
store.
That's why I
What?
did hers last. So she likes to help.
Is that helping her?
Kitchen.
Jasmine, that was not
Other
your
one.
daughter was taking pictures, flashing the light in the baby's face, and
All
came
right.
and flashed your chat. You got it twisted, sis. Girl, it's the cap for me. Kaylin, I don't know what Kaylin's doing to help, but I don't see her helping. I see her roaming around the
I'm
kitchen
spread it
waiting
out.
for her taco.
Luckily, it's going to a child that likes spicy food. Want some
She
rice
should have
now?
had all them kids in there cutting up vegetables and making a taco bar.
You sure?
That's when she could have done her live
You
while
put a
she
little
was
bit on
cutting
the
up the
side,
taco bar and the meat was simmering in the pan.
Is that enough?
Megan, absolutely. Like what I was saying is have a seat. Go sit and eat. Or go sit and color, and I'll be with you in a minute.
Now. It's a mess over here. I need a drink. I really need a real drink, okay? Because this ain't gonna do nothing.
Chris
Y'all,
is
one
probably
thing
on
I
live.
don't ever
and
do
Bush
is
is
keep
like, my God.
this. But I might keep it. If Chris might need it. I'm gonna put it over there. It's a whole mess. It's a
Oh,
whole
okay. Okay, that makes sense. So members and mods. Thank you, sis. Thank you. That makes sense. 'Cause I didn't even notice, y'all. That makes sense. Very good. Thank you. So it was a members and mods, guys. So to debunk the quietness, it's just to the brevity of her and the activeness of her member mod group. Okay. She talks to them like they're adults in a way. Like she
See, I usually
expects
would
them
use
to
these.
reason.
Ain't nobody got time to just trying to fix all that. That really just made me mad. The auto shells is broke. Auto shells is broke like that. Oh, you got mad at me. Rinse them out. I did just get these. What I ever do is keep the auto shells is broke.
We gotta see that part again. Did
Auto
she
shells
just
is
like
broke like
move
that.
Legend meanly?
Okay.
Did she just move the baby aggressively?
Now it's time to make them something to drink.
Why couldn't they make their own drinks?
All right.
You couldn't have clean
Okay.
cups. See, you didn't have clean cups. You're too
I did
busy
get these
trying to
cups,
profile for
so
the internet.
rinse them out.
You didn't even have clean cups. These kids should be able to go to the ice machine
Stickers
and
off
get
first.
whatever you have made
Y'all,
in
I
the
really
picture.
have to work. I have a lot of stuff I need to do. But I think,
Kaylin
I
will
don't
never
know.
see that money.
I hate being rushed to film shit.
Yes, they still have stickers. They were not clean, obviously. I think she was getting ready to line. You
Boy.
see how she was getting ready to
Put it in
line
your
them up,
mouth.
and then she noticed, like,
Ooh,
oh
he got
shit.
mad at me. I was just saying, good boy. I think he's irritated with me. Y'all don't know. Y'all probably don't know because I never show y'all. When Legend gets irritated, he screams like that. Yeah, he screams. Yes, Ava, I'm making you something to drink. Go sit down. Okay.
Well, that's
You
what
want
you
some juice,
respond
right?
to. He's learning how to talk, and he's a baby, so he knows what he can do to get you to
Okay, but
respond
I
to him, and that's his way of letting
need you
you
to go
know.
sit
Yeah,
down.
let's just.
Go sit down for.
I thought she kind of pushed him in a little nastiest way, but
Yeah,
that's
I usually don't
okay.
let him eat his food by himself. Not like this kind of food. I usually feed him stuff like this. Like I help. But at that
Okay.
spot in my kitchen, y'all. I was trying to tell y'all that I'm trying to let him be today. By I just dropped ice all over the place. By feeding himself since he's impatient.
He's not impatient. He's hungry. He's
Right.
8 months
Being
old.
impatient.
That's not impatient. He's hungry.
Okay. Okay, y'all.
He should have been the first one to get a plate because his plate should have been cooling off while the other kids were getting their plates. Like, you should have made his plate, let it cool, then give the other kids his plate. By that time, his plate would have been good, or put it in the refrigerator or the freezer for like a minute and let it cool down.
All right. Is this all 2, 4, 6? Yep. Oh yeah, we're having some red diamond tea.
We having some red diamond tea. I would not even be giving 4-year-olds tea like that. What do they need sugar and caffeine?
Tea, okay?
Lemonade.
All right. Let's take their cup.
The babies, that would have been half tea, half water. And I would have put some lemon juice
Scoot
in it
up.
or something.
Is that tea? No.
Hey, but you're making a mess.
That tea or apple. Apple juice.
Oh.
It can be
Okay, are we going to
tea.
hear more about CPS?
I will be tea.
Well, at least all the meals are done. Everybody's plate is done. All the food is done. The kids are eating. He's just making a mess. I accomplished what I needed to accomplish today.
Which was
I'm a
what
little
put on a
upset.
show.
Don't listen. I tell her by herself wearing her clothes. Oh my God, we didn't even get 100 likes. I had no idea you were live. I know it's kind of because it's for members only.
No.
Yeah, he's tired. Tacos indeed look good. Yes, girl. I'm gonna make me some too. I'm just gonna sit down, take a break. I'll let Jonesz. It's really what he's doing is making a mess. Who else drinks this tea? I'm curious. Grew up on that tea, y'all. That good? I think it's from carrying him around in the car seat. It was drama-free, stress-free type live. I love lives like this. I might go live with members only forever, okay?
Okay. All right. She's ridiculous. So it wasn't drama-free, stress-free because you had a tantrum right in the middle because you stated that CPS contacted your speech therapist. Girl, would you stop capping for clicks? If they did, that's your own fault, dear. This is the bottom line. You are reaping the harvest of the seeds that you have planted. And I'm probably going to say that 50 times before the end of this year. You are reaping the harvest of the seeds that you have planted. The chickens have come home to roost and all of those things. At the bottom line is if you weren't on here doing subpar momming and acting weird, then maybe people wouldn't be calling on you. Now, one thing that we did not notice, did you guys know K Slays is a mod in the chat? Hey, beautiful tacos indeed look good as fuck. And she disappeared because she probably had her own kids to tend to. Anyway, y'all, this was girl Jasmine. You never disappoint with the foolishness and fuckery. At the end of the day, girl, I mean, the bottom line is it's OL. Too bad, sucks to be you. I don't know why you attract this energy, but you need to look to yourself. Everybody is not the problem. Sometimes the problem is you. Maybe you just give off the vibe that people feel like they need to pick up their phone on you. I don't know. I don't know, and that's your problem to solve. But at the end of the day, you've probably had so many phone calls that they're not going to ignore a call because we know this. See it in the news all the time. The one time that you don't show up, there's a problem. And it may not be you, it might be someone else, but the bottom line is it's a public agency and they are obligated to look into every single phone call because it is for the welfare and the protection of those who need it. Okay. And that is our youth who don't always have a voice and don't always have access to be able to call for help when they need it. So they are doing their job and they are doing their due diligence. Maybe if you weren't on Medicare or Medicaid, and maybe your doctor's offices, whoever decided to call on you and share your therapist information for them to be contacted, like sucks to be you. I mean, that's just not everybody's problem. You tell people all of your business. You put so much information out there that people know what's going on very intimately in your life, especially in your children's life. People should know so much about what your children have going on, their services, their therapy, all of these things, the ins and outs, who's getting sent home from daycare. Hold on a second, guys. Gosh, I've been talking straight for 2 hours. Anyway, that's her fault. That's all I can say. It's all your fault. And if CPS is getting called and you're bothered, then that's all your fault. That's all I can say. It's your fault. Like no one should even know this information, but you make sure everybody knows your business because you have no life. And because you have no life, the life that your kids have, that you have to participate in, you make it everybody's business, and it's nobody's business but your own. What's going on with your children, and you should be ashamed of yourself. The fact that people came to you about your child and that they called your speech therapist, I would be embarrassed. Okay, I would be thoroughly embarrassed, and you should be. That's your own fault, and too bad, so sad. Get up off the system, and maybe they won't be tracking you so hard, okay? Because I don't know. There seems to be, since I've been watching your channel, there have been numerous occurrences. And anytime they're getting a phone call, they're probably hop skip to it, okay? Anyway, guys, I'm gonna let you go. This has been a very long live. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. And I will see you guys next time. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share. I appreciate you guys so much. And I will see you guys tomorrow.
Walk it like I talk it. 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 Walk it like I talk it.